It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. Well, for the Warriors, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle, what I mean.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money. But me, I'm catching tiny tummy. You make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time. About time for anyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And it's the Warriors to start out. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
Now here's Barnes. Clock at 6. It's deflected. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Golden State on D. It's a three-point game. And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here's Adams. Great D that time from Green.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Here's Curry. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And there's Green on the assist by Curry.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Westbrook drives in. It's Durant on the wing. Ibaka, the pass to Waiters. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Here's Westbrook. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Thompson against Westbrook. It's Thompson off the drive. Bogut with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Bogut's got his first points of the night. The pass to Durant. The feed to Waiters. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Now, here's Green. It's Curry with the drive, and that one's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Durant against Thompson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Then for the Thunder, Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Hogerson comes in for Waiters. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. It's Durant with the drive. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Thompson outside. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Durant. Passes to Kanter. He feeds it to Singler. Here's Durant. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Iguodala.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish part to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique for a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Ibaka comes in for Singler. Dion Waiters checked in for Andre Robertson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Here's Livingston. Stolen by Westbrook. On up the court. Thompson against Ibaka. Inside. Waiters. Comes up empty down low. Warriors leading by 3. Iguodala kicks to Green. To the wing right side. Livingston dishes to Spates. They get a hand on it. Green passes to Livingston. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. No misses for him yet in this quarter. solid as a rock.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
There's the dish to Barbosa. Here's Spates. Got it off in time, but it's... And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late.
Whether we made shots or not, we felt like we had a chance to win.
You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you know you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that's really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game, and how he's able to take it that one notch forward each season.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
So for Oklahoma City right now, inside you've got Ibaka and Canner. Russell Westbrook out there with Anthony Morrow, and it's Waiters in at the 3. Now here's Iguodala. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. Curry with the steal. From deep three-point range. Oh, look out, and then you throw him stuff like that. You go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, goodness.
Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things, change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Ibaka right side. Just 4 to shoot. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And he gets it to go. Foy's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. With the floater, and it's good on the layup. Curry's got 15 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Roberson, and the Thunder another 3.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Warriors leading by 3. It's Curry with the drive. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Morrow. Finished off the break. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And Green gets it to go.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
To the wing on the left. Wide open look. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Ibaka against Thompson. Ibaka outside. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Roberson.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition. And Voigt kicks to Cantor. Left side, Ibaka. And stolen by Barnes. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Green in the post. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And Andre Roberson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Clark, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
8-second difference between the shot.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Durant dishes to Adams. And it's Singler in the corner. Back to Westbrook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. The Thunder shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he knocks down the first one. That one drops. He ties it up. Six seconds left in the first half of the game. 1 second left. Livingston. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Kevin Durant.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Iguodala. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Thunder trailing by 4. And stolen by Barnes. A reverse. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. Curry kicks to Barnes. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Waiters gets a wide open look. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Curry. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
You know, Greg, for Waiters, it would be unfair for the Thunder to ask that of anybody. You know, that's tough to do. Clark, hard to make up what Harden had accomplished.
Yeah, and the Thunder even asked Waiters not to wear number 13 to avoid any comparisons, which I think was a smart move. But they still would like to have him provide some punch in terms of points off the bench.
Outside Durant for the lead. The shot is off, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's Curry with the drive. Here's Bogut. They get a hand on it. Back to Curry. Bogut, the pass to Barnes. And he's good on the 3-ball. Barnes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Roberson comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Ibaka, no luck. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better. And while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Thompson sends it back. Curry. And it's well off target.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Warriors leading by 3. And Randy Foy gets the whistle that time.
Ready?
That is his first foul of the game. Go. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Kyle Zingler, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Iguodala against Durant. Shot clock at 6. Durant with the steal. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
How about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It's stolen. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Thunder trailing by 3. Singler dishes to Durant. Poked away. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Morrow's checked in. Livingston kicks to Clark. On the wing, Iguodala. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Durant, the pass to Singler. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Singler's got his 1st points of the game.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Livingston dishes to Iguodala. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here is Livingston, covered by Foy. 6 to shoot. Here is Livingston. Can't hit from in close. No good. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Warriors leading by 3. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Tanner is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. And it's Singler in at the 3 spot. Curry against Westbrook. Curry attacking, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Canner in the corner. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the 1st half.
And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Oklahoma City moving it around. Singler, no good. Warriors leading by 8. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Now the Thunder with it. Westbrook with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
You can't get into much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Curry gets the bucket.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
From the arc. Shot is off.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Here's Westbrook. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Curry against Westbrook. The shot by Curry, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Waiters. And Adams kicks to Waiters. The drive by Cantor. A 3-ball. Waiters no luck. Warriors leading by 5. Green kicks to Thompson. Buries it from 3-point range. Thompson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's the break. Up the floor. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Here's Curry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Curry's got 23 points.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
And finished off by Westbrook. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'll tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Waiters kicks to Singler. Cantor, the pass to Waiters. No good from outside.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Thunder trailing by 7. Westbrook. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Westbrook's got 11 points here in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're in front by 5. 1:56 left in the game. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And then for Oklahoma City, Ibaka comes in for Enes Kanter. And Kevin Durant has subbed in for Singler. Curry, good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
To the inside, here's Green, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 12 points for Draymond Green. Thunder trailing by 6. Westbrook kicks to Durant. From deep. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Thompson misses. Iguodala against Westbrook. Drive by Adams, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 5.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Curry against Westbrook. From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by Adams.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
What a performance from Durant here. He has 15 points and a couple of nice steals, too. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
And Curry, here we go. And the Warriors miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Durant. It falls, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one. Of those so they can get into the penalty. And he commits the intentional foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? If he misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're losing by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, time, a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
Westbrook dishes to Waiters. But they get it back. Stolen by Thompson. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 6. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
Oh, that's a tough 3-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Misses. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for